Meet the tardigrade, the toughest animal on Earth, and it is smaller than a grain of rice. Most people call it a water bear or a moss piglet, and honestly, both names fit. Under a microscope, it looks exactly like a chubby, eight-legged bear shuffling along on stubby claws through a forest of moss. But do not let the cuteness fool you. This half-a-millimeter creature can survive conditions that would instantly kill almost every other living thing on the planet. Freeze it to nearly absolute zero, and it survives. Heat it past the boiling point of water, and it survives. Blast it with radiation thousands of times stronger than a human could ever withstand, and it still survives. Scientists even launched tardigrades directly into the vacuum of outer space with no protection at all, and when they came back, some of them simply woke up and started walking again. Here is how they pull this off. When conditions turn deadly, a tardigrade pushes almost all the water out of its body, pulls in its head and legs, and curls into a dry little ball called a ton. Its metabolism drops to a tiny fraction of normal, essentially pausing life itself. Inside that ton, a special protein called D-sup wraps around its DNA like a shield, while a natural sugar called trehalose helps protect its cells from collapsing without water. In this state, a tardigrade can wait out drought, cold, or starvation for years. Some have reportedly been revived after decades in dried moss simply by adding a drop of water. Tardigrades have been doing this for roughly 600 million years, long before dinosaurs existed, and they have survived all 5 of Earth's mass extinctions. There are over 1,000 known species, living everywhere from the icy tops of the Himalayas to the deepest trenches of the ocean, from Antarctic ice to the moss growing in your own backyard right now. A German pastor first described them back in 1773, giving them their bear-like nickname because of how they lumber along under a lens. What gets me every time I research this animal is how something this small can feel so unstoppable. We build bunkers and spacesuits to survive extremes. The tardigrade just curls into a tiny dry ball and waits. No technology required. If life ever needs a mascot for pure stubborn survival, it is this tiny water bear, quietly outlasting everything around it.